All right, guys. Happy New Year to you all.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, we are back with another update, but this time we just want to share with you. We promised you this, the cost of our project up to this point. So that's what we are going to share with you today.
Yep. So, hope everybody had wonderful holidays. Hoping for a healthy 2023. And we are still soldiering on with our project in 2023. So, like what my husband said here, we're going to go over how much we've spent so far on the project because people have been asking us questions on, how much we've spent so far. Granted, our project is a little bit bigger than usual, so we spent quite a bit. So to start off with, our materials, including like the cement, river sand, stones, the gravel, all that stuff for the building.
Foundation, right?
Yeah, for the foundation was initially $52,763. But as always, there's always some unforeseen costs that come with the project. So we had to add on an additional almost $5,000 to that. So that's 52,763 plus 5,000. So that's the initial for all the materials that we bought until where we are right now.
Yeah, so essentially, when we started at the beginning, we had bill of quantity. And of course, based on that bill of quantity, we purchased not all the materials, but most of them. And most of these materials, took us through the foundation. But again, some, of course, we ended up using them in the superstructure. So that initial budget of 52,763, is for those materials. Plus the additional 4,930, that we had. Once we started, then we found that, we needed this additional materials, and then we ended up incurring the almost $5,000. So, as the Queen has said, the truth is, of course, we had this bill of quantity, but some variations always, and this is typical on any project. There are always some variations, right? Now, another thing also, we just want to make clear is, please keep in mind that this is specific to our project. We are not trying to generalize.
No.
Because, we know that, projects are different, situations are different. In our case, we had to deal with a special foundation.
Yeah.
So that's why probably that amount for the foundation material was, on the high end, because we had tons and tons of steel, we had tons and tons of cement and all those things. So
and also it's a 7-bedroom house, so it's a big house, so that's why the cost is a little bit more than probably normal. And then we go on to the labor. What we paid our project managers. You all know we have a project manager that's been managing the project from day one. The engineers, the quantity surveyors, the contractor,
architect,
all
approval
those
of plans with the city council.
So that amount alone is $61,110 to date. And all these amounts we're giving you is up to today, this day. So that's what we've paid for all these people for labor. And then
the materials to finish the eaves level at the ground level, right? So we are talking of bricks, cement, pitch sand. That came to $10,158,000.
Yeah, we used a lot of cement.
What did I say? No, I didn't say it right. It's 10,158.
That's what you said.
That's what I said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Moving on. So we have materials that were bought for the pool deck. We're going to have a pool deck. Again, this includes the river sand, the stones, all the other stuff that they need. This was $2,500. So that's that for that. And then the next one is
materials which we bought for the concrete deck. So here we are talking of things like, formwork hiring. That's one of the things that, if you are building a double story, keep in mind that, you would need to hire the formwork, because for you to be able to pour that concrete deck, you need those, what they call deck pans, but anyway, we had to hire those. So timber, of course, timber also is important. Tying wire, electrical and plumbing, we had to have those materials in there: river sand, concrete stone, cement, pitch sand, and deformed beam bars and beams, right? So that amounted to $17,933. That is for the concrete deck. So yeah, a lot of steel went into there, a lot of concrete, a lot of concrete stones, a lot of
cement,
so
yeah. So then moving on, we have materials for the top floor of the house, which include bricks, pit sand, plumbing, river sand, again, cement. That amount alone was almost $23,000, which was nails, mesh wire, whatever they needed to finish the top floor of the house, amounted to about $23,000. And then the next one's gonna be
materials, roofing and finishing of the superstructure. So this includes like electrical wiring. Of course, some of the items here at this stage, when we reached the roof level, we ended up doing even things like landscaping, working on the yard as a whole. So we have some of the expenses included here. So we had to hire a landscaping plant to level the ground. We had to hire some guys to do like a retaining wall, things like that. So all those items are included here. But also we have like roof trusses.
Yeah, that was quite pricey. The roof trusses and sheets were a little bit pricey.
Yeah. And stones, pitch sand, river sand, septic tank, and so forth. Inspection included here. So all these activities and items, they amounted to $25,617.
Yeah, so the goal, our goal is, we really want to try and be transparent. We knew when we started this journey that we have to be transparent with people, our audience, people that are watching our channel, so that people can have an idea of how much it is to build a house like ours. And again, this is very specific to us, specific to the area we're building, and we have very various specifications that we need, so it's not always going to be the case. But so total of everything that we have done so far is $197,963,000, close to $200,000. So I mean, the house pretty much, the shell of the house is done at this point.
Pretty much.
So that's how much we have spent.
Except the aluminum windows, we are starting to work on those. And also this amount does not include the price of the stand. We shared this at the beginning of our video series that we bought the stand for $95,000. So again, just to give you context, so collectively,
and it's in Harare. We're building in Harare. So it might be different if you're building in a different area of the country.
Even a different area in Harare, a different suburb, it could be different. So that's it, guys. Just a quick update on the expenses of the project. I know we received some questions, but we are also gonna do another video in the near future about the challenges that we have experienced, because a project of this magnitude is without challenge, so many challenges that we had to deal with.
So we will see you again on the next video. Thank you
video.
for watching, and also, subscribe, share the video, like the video, and we thank everybody that has come through our series of videos. And happy 2023. Cheers, everybody.